Well, hello everybody, Pete here with another update. This one's just on the custom stuff I've been doing recently. So, no planes in this, no trains, planes, or just automobiles. Anyway, so I'm back here. I've spent most of the week doing a load of sanding really. That's movement of an abrasive backwards and forwards repeatedly for hours. So I didn't think that was particularly good viewing, though some people show it. And it's a handy process to learn, but I assume everybody's advanced through that stage and know how to rub things down when they're watching my stuff. If you didn't catch the update on the Gomad Nomad, I've managed to spray, get this shite out of the way, managed to spray the intake scoop and supercharger, as you can see, and the fellow inside it. Just don't fall over now. As you can see, the scoop is sitting on top of there. I've added a mesh grille in there with a bit of foam behind it. At the moment, the glass is not in, as you can see. I'm still thinking about whether to leave some of the chrome or add some of the chrome. I've still got the bumpers to put on, but I'm thinking about some other things with it as well. I've added, I don't know if you remember Steve Minion from Canada. Steve's, no it isn't, it's Minions. Oh, what's your channel called, Steve? I was looking at it earlier. Oh, I'd die. Anyway, Steve in Canada sent me over some magazines and that, so I've just fucked that right up. I shall leave that catastrophe on in view. As we can now see, I'll leave that all in view. How about that? I'm not going to edit that catastrophe. I'm not even going to look at that paint yet because I will cry. But it gives you a chance to look at the interior bits. I've added some foam and a bit of cartoon stitching. And his glasses, which if they ever come to view, need a bit of a clean. I'll pop them back off again. I've used a sort of rolled up piece of double-sided tape to hold them on. Let's have a look. Picked up a load of dust just by rolling around. What a catastrophe. Silly boy. I'm just so livid with myself. God. Anyway, I think I've got away with that. I can't obviously see anything major. I'll have to have a look properly. And that's all the roly bits of it. I'll slide that out of the way, shall I? Rhubarb. Over here was some foil I've been messing around with, actually. Let's see how that is. It was some wrapping paper. I soaked the wrapping paper until the paper part was saturated, and carefully rolled my thumb backwards and forwards of it, and it started picking away. And then I was able to peel quite big strips of the backing away to get me a whole sheet like this, which I'm hoping to use on the inlays on the Gomad Nomad that I just dropped. I can't believe I did that. Oh, what an idiot. And as you can see, that brings the 37 Ford Shelby into view. Some sanding and fixing has been done to that. I've started blending in my rear arch into there. This is all still part that will shield the actual arch. This is bodywork. This will all just be part of the body there, that added lip. Don't fall off here and all. And I've cut the door back out because I'm working on where my door lines are going to go. I've done a fair bit of sanding on the back panel, and that I'm going to have to work out properly to get the hinge operating in line. to get through to the radiator and that. On the other side, as you can see, I've got the door taped in, but this piece of tape is suggesting where the new door line is going to go. I'm going to do this again and tilt these and slide everything off. So I'll have a... I'll knock the camera over instead. I'll have a sloping door pillar. This is all sort of moved funny. And a sloping sort of window like that. I'm going to cut these out in the next few days and build all this door up. So the next project that will have any major progress on will actually be this. The other one that I've been working on is the nose job on the Flintstones body, which is this. Just grab that. That's the I've got it on a piece of graph paper. Right, now this is the original outline of the thing I made in the first place. Now, altering the grille, I've also altered the front, right? So that, and there was a lot of hang on a minute, clear that out my throat, get that back in line. So I've just sanded a good couple of mil out of the front on that side. This is not showing much symmetry at the moment because I've got a blobby nose, and you see I've actually shortened it by a couple of mil. It might be a little bit down to movement on this, but it is slightly shorter where I've raised radiused around the front to go for my new shape. And as the variation in colour of resin to the primer I was using, I've shaved off quite a bit around there. There was some quite hard lines that I wanted to soften a bit. You can see there I've ground in quite a lot of way. See that centre, the black mark there is the centre line, and there was one in the top there, but now I've started actually inlaying my grille, which Johnny Hacksaw is holding for me. Well, right, now that is going to locate in there like that. And now I'll reshape all around there to fill that in. Apart from there's going to, you know, leave that for 24 hours to get hardened properly. And the same with most of the stuff on the 37. You can do a few bits, then you've got to leave it to harden properly, and it's a sort of killer in any of it. One last thing before I go. This is quickly for Jeff Donahue. It's a book. This book, it's got it's brilliant for anyone scratch building. That is part of the interior of the German tank he's building, or just recently looked at, the A7V. And inside here is, don't break anything else, Pete, it's a total interior rebuild of that kit. Right, so if you can find this magazine, I'll try to go through it a bit. But if you can find this book, I don't suppose it would be particularly dear, though it might be a bit rare now. But it really does go through fitting out the interior of that tank properly. I don't really want to, I know you're over in the States, so I don't really want to send you this whole book. I don't know how much the price of that would would cost, but it really does go through it. If you're interested in seeing any closer of this book, maybe I can do it that way and show you more closer, or I don't really want to take it apart and post you the pages. Have a look online, it's a bloody good book. Anyway, that's it for now. Best wishes from jolly old England. Bye.